ハローさん、
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
私だけですか？
はい。ハローさんだけです。
うん。
あの、次に遅れるとき教えてください。
いい時、
遅れるときは教えてくだ
く
さい。
れる。
はい。遅れるはわかりますか？
ちょっとわかりません。
えっと、遅れる。遅れてすいませんを覚えていますか？はい。
あ、
その遅れるです。
覚えています。
はい。
あ、はい。
遅れるときは教えてください。どうぞ。
教える時は、あ、遅れて、遅れる時は教えてください。
はい。そうです。わかりますか？意味は。
うん。That why was I late?
遅れると、which word is why?
It's not in there.
遅れるときは教えてください。
教えて is to like share. Like to not to get inform. Inform of lateness or inform of being late.
私は教えてくださいね。
教えてください。
Yeah.
Um, please, I went over this.
This was one of the words
Mhm.
of the vocab quiz.
Yeah, I went over that too.
Ah, okay.
教える. Uh,
Well,
please
you
tell.
just said what it means, right?
Yeah. Please tell. Please tell me.
Yeah, there you go.
Or
Okay.
いつ
私
late?
教えるときは、
教えるとき、
さあ、遅れるときは。
くれるときは、um,
遅れるとき。What does
time
it
of
mean?
late? Well,
Time of late doesn't make sense, right?
no, I'm just trying to piece them together.
Yeah. So I guess you know that it's a verjective,
Mm,
right?
yeah, the late time. Uh,
So what kind of okay, toki means what does toki mean?
time.
Okay. What does 遅れる mean?
Uh, late or to be late.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so to be late.
Mm.
Okay. How do you translate it? How do you translate verjectives?
I, hmm. Time were,
Okay, let me ask you this. I want you to say this. 私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
私の作った電車が新幹線の500系です。
Okay. 私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
意味は
My favorite train is the 500 series Shinkansen.
Which word is favorite?
うん、使って、that's not the same word.
Can
Sounds
you
similar.
say can you say the whole sentence one more time?
私が使って電車は、
Okay, now it started to change.
oh,
Okay.
私が使っ
mm,
ての電車は
okay.
新幹線の500系です。
Okay. Change it even more. 私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。どうぞ。
私が作った、作って電車は新幹線500系です。
もう一回。私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
私が作ったは、もう一回。私が作って電車は新幹線500系です。
もう一回。私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
はい、もう一回お願いします。
ん
もう一回お願いします。
あ、私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
はい。もう一回お願いします。
私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
はい。意味は
作った、my assembled train is 500 series?
もう一回お願いします。
作った。That's 作る、right?
Okay. What does it mean?
Um, I,
What's the sentence structure here?
it's verjective. Well, A
Uh-huh.
is B.
It's B. Okay, what's the A?
私の、私が使った電車。
もう一回お願いします。
私が使った電車。
Okay. Can you say the entire sentence one more time?
私が使った電車は新幹線500系です。
Okay. Now it's starting to change again. Okay.
私がつを作った電車は新幹線500系です。
What's the A?
作私の作った電車。
Is that, okay, now you are starting to change it again. Can you say the entire sentence one more time?
あ、私が使っ、私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
Right. Okay. Can you say it again?
私が作った電車は新幹線500系です。
Hi. What's the A?
私が作った電車。
Hi. What does it mean?
My assembled train? The train I assembled.
Exactly. Okay. And the B.
Is a 500 series Shinkansen.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. So you said the train you assembled.
Mm.
Now, 遅れるとき, how do you translate it?
The time I was late.
Which word is you were late?
Oh, time I am late. The time of being late.
The time of being late?
Mhm.
Time of being late. How did you translate 私が作った電車?
That was the train I assembled.
Yeah, the train that you assembled.
Mhm.
Now, 遅れるとき, what's 時?
Time.
Time. And
Mhm.
then 遅れる.
To be late.
Yeah, that's what it means in dictionary
Yeah.
form.
Mhm.
But how do you translate 遅れるとき? Yeah. Time,
Time.
the time.
The time I was late. Time I am late.
Uh-huh.
Time during when I was late. Time during being late.
During being late. Okay. Did you translate the train during you were making?
No.
So that's why I was asking you to like translate the verjective format.
The time
When
I
you
was.
start to introduce like ing form, like making or like of or whatever, then it's not going to make any sense, and it's going to
Mm.
be really confusing. So the time
I'm I am late.
that you're late,
Mm.
and then 教えてください. What does that mean?
Uh, please share.
Please share. Okay. That's not exactly what you
Oh.
said. What does 教える mean?
Hmm?
What does 教える mean?
Ushiru, like to teach or to tell,
Yeah. So what does,
inform.
yeah, inform to?
Yeah.
What does 教えてください mean?
Please tell me.
Please tell me. Okay. Now, Please tell me. And then 教える、遅れるときは put them together. 遅れるときは教えてください。how does it, how would you translate it? Please tell me. You want to translate from the back, right? So 教えてください is at the very end.
Mhm.
So please tell me. And then keep going back up.
The, the time I'm late,
Okay. Can you say the entire sentence, please?
please tell me the time you're late.
Okay. Doesn't make sense.
Not quite.
No, right? But
Yeah.
how would you translate it? If like, if you want to make sense.
Please tell me the reason you're late.
Which word is the reason?
I just implied it.
Okay.
Being late usually implies there's a reason.
Yeah, yeah. uh, but don't forget, like when you say, like, please tell me, like, why you're late, and then which word is like, how did you translate toki
Time.
time,
Oh.
right? So it's not even in there.
Mhm.
Yeah, when you say reason,
So please tell me the time you're late.
the
Oh,
time you,
whenever that.
yeah, that doesn't make sense. As once
Yeah.
again, okay, now this sometimes like it's kind of like elusive that people forget. 遅れる時、遅れる means that you are late. Yes.
Mhm.
Now, that you are late is present tense.
Mhm.
And 遅れる is dictionary form. So it's present and also
Affirmative.
affirmative. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Thank you. What other tense does that mean in Japanese? Present and
And future.
future. Exactly. So
Oh,
please tell me the
when
time
you're,
that you are late doesn't make sense. So what
oh,
about the other one? Other
please tell me
tense.
when you'll be late.
Exactly.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty simple sentence, but you want to remember that it's future tense as well. Yeah, it's used often. You can probably imagine.
yeah.
So please tell me or please let me know.
Mhm.
Inform, right?
Mhm.
Share is not exactly 教える though, especially these days, like
Mhm.
post social media age, right?
Mhm.
Um, share してください is like what people say often when it comes to sharing. So you can, I think you can, for now, you can go ahead and drop the definition to share from 教える.
Okay.
Right. Share. 質問はありますか？
うーん。ないです。
特にないですか？わかりました。じゃあちょっとね、単語の勉強しましょう。to make、
作る、
はい、to use。
使う。あ、
もう一回。
あ、作る、使う。うん。
Yeah, the pronunciation is also the test too. So I need to hear it clearly before we move on.
使う。
Is it a question?
kind of. 作る。作る is to make.
Since it's just you, just say the word, and if it's not right, I'll just tell you. So don't make it into a question when you
Yeah.
answer.
使う。
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 Yeah. Okay. Teach, inform, tell, show.
教える。
教える。Learn, take lessons.
習う。
習う。To be late.
教える。
教える。
あ、あ、遅れる。
遅れる。
遅れる。
Good, good. How do you say this? To be late for a noun. Like be late for a class. How about that? Easy.
クラスが遅れる。
Class is going to be late.
あ、ク
Be
ラス
late for
に、
a noun.
今、クラスに、
Not for noun. Noun.
oh, noun. I thought you
For a
did.
noun. Yeah.
あ
For class.
クラスに遅れる。
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 はい。Get fixed.
直す。
Fix, repair, correct.
直る。so close. さ、
To
直
get
す。
to get fixed.
直る。直る。
治る。
直る。
Fix, repair, correct.
直す。
直す。Pictures and accents.
直す。
はい。To redo verb. Do verb again.
verb に直す。
Close.
verb に直る。
Okay, how do you say
Oh, verb
this?
stem, verb stem plus 直す。
Yeah, exactly. So how about this? To say it again. Say it again. Okay, to remake it. It's a better one.
作り直す。
作り直すですね。はい、そうです。はい。to break.
壊す。
transitive.
壊す。
was intransitive break.
壊せる。壊せる。壊れる。
あ、
壊れる。
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 Yeah. I think usually in general, I can't really think of any exception. When like one of them, transitive or intransitive, has strong pitch accent, like go up and down, the the other counterpart, either transitive or intransitive, has that pattern. The location might be different, but it's not going to be like a flat. It's not the other one's not going to be flat. Yeah, so 壊す、壊れる。
壊れる。
はい。
壊す、壊れる。
Yeah. What if you wanted to say have been something has been broken?
壊っている。壊れている。
壊れている。
壊れている。
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You had the right idea. It is Teflon. Teflon, yeah. Okay, to have a construction.
工事する。
工事する. Yeah,
工
good.
事する。
Yeah. To demolish, tear down.
取り壊す。
取り壊す. Yeah, 素晴らしい. Yeah, once you are solid with 壊す to break,
うん
it like helps the half of the break. 取り壊す, 取り by the way, is to 取る, to get, to grab.
うん、OK.
Yeah. So it's kind
So
of like taking it apart, and breaking it down, kind of. Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. If that image helps you. To heal, cure, to get healed, to get cured.
直す。
Or what
直
about to,
る。
this is interesting, by the way, if that
Yeah.
helps. Which one is it?
な、直る。
Naoru. I transit, heal, cure.
直す。
Also, in transit, finish, get finished.
終われる。終われる。
Okay, transitive finish.
終わる。
Okay, so this verb, both of them are a bit shaky.
Yeah.
Okay, in transit start, something starts.
始まる。
始まる.
始まる。
Transit start, begin.
始める。
始める. To compare.
比べて。比べて。
To compare.
比べる。
比べる.
比べる。
Okay, how about to be compared to?
比べて。
Good. Okay, how do you say this? To like compared to 新幹線500件。
新幹線500系に比べて。
はい、そうです。mile,
マイル。
self.
自分。
in detail, く adverb.
うん、詳しく。
詳しく、素晴らしい。はい。adverb, pretty, fairly.
結構。
はい。to a certain degree.
うん、忘れてい
Uh,
ます。
忘れています。You have forgotten. But
忘れました。
忘れました。Yeah, yeah, yeah. 忘れています is like, you have already forgotten this, long gone. That's what it's
あ、
kind of, yeah. It also kind of sounds like, it sounds a bit like you're talking about someone else.
うん。
Yeah. Almost like just observing the other people. Yeah. Okay. What about can be helped?
しょうがない。
しょうがない。はい。Three different ways to say, of course.
やっぱり、もちろん、うん、当たり前。
当たり前。素晴らしい。Okay. Noun, nature.
自然。
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 はい。No adjective. Inherent, inborn, wild.
自然。
はい。素晴らしい。Next one, important. Free of charge.
The other one is Yurio, whatever, close. Um,
次、fee charging.
Yurio,
Okay. Now start, beginning,
Hajimari,
始まり、end, finish.
Owari,
終わり、good. Adjective, detailed in detail.
Washi,
詳しい。次、to be, the adjective, to be knowledgeable, familiar with something.
Noun ni Washi,
はい、はい、詳しい。はい、素晴らしい。No adjective, fine, good, no thank you.
Kekko,
はい、素晴らしい。Adjective, horrible, terrible, bad, mean, nasty.
Hidoi, Hidoi,
はい、ひどい。No adjective, effortlessly, without awkwardness, natural, normal.
Shizen,
自然。Adjective, dangerous, concerning, safety.
Abunai,
危ない、素晴らしい。No adjective, formal, dangerous.
Ku, something.
次。Adjective, cheap, inexpensive.
Yasui,
はい。Adjective, high, tall, expensive.
Takai,
はい。Adjective, low. はい。OK. Yeah, it's really good. All right. Uh, I will give you a list of words to work on in today's notes.
I'm a little bit confused on the two Kekkos. How to know when it's referring to either considerably fairly or no thank you or being fine good.
Um, for now, you can go ahead and forget about sarcasm, expensive.
Yeah.
Um, so it's either adverb or adjective, right?
Mhm.
So uh, like when we say good, when we use the word good, uh, it's good uh, means it is good. That doesn't really have like a bad quality basically, right? But as soon as we say I'm good, it changes the meaning entirely.
Mhm.
So it is good is what in Japanese?
いいです。
It is good. How do you say I'm good?
いいですよ。
いいですよ. That's all.
うん
It's more like いいです.
いいです。
Yeah. So it's the same.
How does that differ from 大丈夫です?
大丈夫 means there's no issue. There
Mm,
are no problems, which is not to be confused with translating the English expression no problem.
mhm,
Yeah, that's very different. Yeah. So a lot of people like to translate it no problem. 問題ない. It's like there are no issues. That's not what we mean whenever we say, oh, no problem. Don't worry about it. You know, like when someone says, oh, thank you, no
mm.
problem. Yeah. It's not like, oh, thank you so much. There are no issues, you know? Yeah. So, yeah. So, 大丈夫 and いい or like share like a lot of similar, same qualities, but not the same. So, uh, I would say this, like when it comes to E, the sentence modifier changes the meaning drastically
Hmm.
because E this means I'm good.
Hmm.
And the PEMS phrase, いいですね,
And I like
sounds
it.
good.
Or sounds
I
good to.
like it. Yeah, right. いいですよ. Uh, the first thing that comes to mind is like, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Mm.
Yeah. And いいです by itself sounds too much like I'm good without any context. So, but here we're dealing with kekko, right? Kekko this. Uh, Kekko is more a formal version of saying good or like fine. Yeah. So not the same as いいです. Kind of, I wonder if this is related, like it's similar. When we say I'm fine versus I'm good.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
good can mean like no thank you.
Hmm.
Don't bother, that kind of thing. But I'm fine doesn't have that meaning.
Yeah, it sounds a little more detached.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Uh, and 結構 when you use it as an adverb, uh, just use the adjective after that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That,
adjective plus, adverb plus adjective pattern.
yeah, because considerably and fairly, you won't see those words used by themselves.
Yeah.
That kind of helps.
Yeah. So for example, we can actually work on like example sentence, something like, um, Aaron is pretty knowledgeable about trains, Japanese trains.
うん。カノさんは
Mhm.
日本の電車に詳しいです。
Okay, so that's Aaron is knowledgeable about Japanese trains, but can we make it pretty knowledgeable?
カノさんは日本の電車に結構詳しいです。
Yeah. You know, a kekko as an adjective, just like you can just add des, right? After
うん。
kekko. Kekko des. Uh, Sometimes you might hear kekko na nedan. Like, oh man, it's pretty good price, but like saying kind of sarcastic. Uh, but you don't hear this often. The only only one that you might hear is 結構です.
Mm.
No, thank you. No, I'm good. And 結構です is a little bit more formal version of いいです. Yeah. So you also hear, yeah, いいです. Meaning, no, I'm good. Yeah, いいです. And people will always say, yeah, いいです, not はい、いいです. That would change me. How about this? Austin is pretty horrible with the allergies.
オースティンはアレルギーが結構ひどいです。
Okay. Now I want you to say the entire thing before you say it in your head.
オースティンはアレルギーが結構ひどいです。
はい、素晴らしいです。If I want to say something like this, um, the the plane tickets are pretty cheap right now. Sorry, plane tickets to Japan are really cheap right now.
日本に飛行機の切符が結構安いです。
But 日本に yeah, ni is the price marker here that you used, but ni is used when you only when you have a verb.
あ、日本まで。
But is still the same,
Okay. I was thinking it's a destination. So.
right? The plane tickets to Japan are pretty cheap right now.
日本の飛行機の切符は結構安いです。
日本の飛行機のチケット is used more often.
チケット。
Yeah, for airfares. Yeah. 日本の飛行機のチケットは今結構安いです。
うん。
日本の飛行機のチケット is good. And it's like a plane ticket like bound for Japan.
As if the plane ticket itself is going? Or
A plane ticket. Say it one more time.
I guess I was trying to understand what you're.
So remember like
Oh, 日本行き. Okay, I can remember.
Nihoiki. Yeah.
That was so long ago.
Yeah. I just thought maybe we can, revisit.
Yeah, I've actually been reviewing the earlier chapters in the book.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, just trying to go back over some stuff.
Oh,
I've noticed a lot of the stuff in there that wasn't touched on that all of a sudden I recognize now.
yeah.
Yeah.
See this. Yeah. So I think that's good. Let's see. About about this. Pam said plane tickets to Japan are pretty cheap right now.
トムさんは日本行きの飛行機のチケットが今結構、no, okay.
I want you to also practice saying that in your head again.
ハムさんは日本行きの飛行機のチケットは今結構安いですって言った。
What form do we need to have in front of the quoting tag?
っていう。
Quoting 10?
Mhm.
You said 10 Utah, right?
I already said って言った。Oh,
Right,
yeah.
right. But in front of the 10,
Oh, small two.
right, right. In front of 10 data is a quoted sentence. But what form do we need there? You said 安いです data.
て言っていたんです。No.
No, the form before って言っていた. You said 安いです. So you
うん。
use the this form for the quoted sentence.
はい。
That doesn't work. When you quote って言っていた. って言っていた.
Oh, so you dropped the this from the quoted sentence?
You always need the plain form
Okay.
for quoted sentence.
Because I was trying to keep her sentence intact. So even in that case, you dropped the this?
Yeah, grammatically it doesn't work.
So,
So if you want to say the sentence like, oh, Pam said, hey, right now the plane tickets are really cheap, like kind of like react like enact
mhm,
uh like how Pam said it,
mhm,
her tone,
mhm.
then it's kind of like you're adding quotation marks, right?
Right.
Then you can use this.
Okay.
But you're just kind of extracting the information.
Mm.
Yeah, not her tone, how she said it, like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
そう、パムさんは日本行きの飛行機のチケットは今結構安いって言っていた。
yeah. Okay. So use data because it is a third person.
はい。
Use that works, but it doesn't always work well.
うん。
So it's a good review. Is that Pam? Pam told me. I'm just going to change it to told me. The plane tickets or just plane tickets?
うーん。Let's try the plane tickets because I don't think I've done that one yet.
I mean, I'm asking about like English though.
Oh, that.
English grammar. Pam said the plane tickets, or Pam said plane tickets. Plane tickets.
It would depend on if they're like hers that she already bought or just in
Yeah,
general. If they're hers she
yeah,
already bought, then it would be the plane tickets because that
right.
would be like specific ones. But it just in
Yeah, but this is like a general.
general, I would leave the.
Yeah, okay. All right, thank you. Okay, so there are two ways to say it. Pam told me, and since we study the vocab today, right?
Mhm.
There's another way to say to tell. What's the other one?
教える。
教える. Exactly. So you can still use a quoting te with this verb too.
ハムさんは日本行きの飛行機のチケットは今結構安いって教えた。っていう教えた。
So when it comes to this verb 教える,
うん。
when you use 教えた, it's not really the same as 言っていた.
うん。
Yeah, because 教える has like to teach, inform, not just like uttering words, right?
うん。
So this is when you need to say, uh, add that tone of uh, it was nice of her to tell me, to inform me. Remember?
ハム
It's
さん
time now.
は、
So it's I'll just tell you. 教えてくれた. She gave me.
教えてくれた. Okay.
教えてくれた。Yes.
My mind was going that direction.
Good. 教えてくれた。
So you leave the te you out. Just te 教えてくれた.
いや、今結構安いって教えてくれた。Yes.
あ、なるほど。
はい。I think this is one of the sneaky, yes, or sneakier translations. Like もらう、くれる。
Mhm.
Really good. And also Verjective. So please do study the four expressions that you didn't remember.
Hey, I'll go over the other ones too, so I don't forget them as well.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
good idea. Because you want completely solid on some of
Oh,
the words, like especially vocabulary. はい。じゃあ、今日はここまでですね。
ありがとうございました。
はい。ありがとうございました。お金お願いします。
今、しています。
In this case, 今送ります。I will send it.
今、送ります。
Yeah.
Oh, I looked in the remembering the kanji book. It doesn't
Uh,
say anything about it only says in passing about the importance of